It's not going to matter what anybody else say, right? Because if this is the foundation, then why would I care about what anybody else say? Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. This is your girl Dominique. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much. So glad to have you here. If you've ever struggled with the skin that you're in, you wasn't always confident, you're unique, you're different, then I want to tell you this video is just for you. I'm going to share with you 5 affirmations that you can speak over yourself whenever you feel like you're struggling, okay? The reason why I wanted to share these is because I've struggled in this department. I didn't always have the confidence that, I wanted to have in certain situations, and I'm actually still working towards that. But why not share some of the things that I affirm over myself so that I can walk out confidently whenever I need to, okay? So I just want to be the big sis that I am, or the auntie, and share with you all, what I do or what I say. And I will recommend this. Make sure you stand in front of a mirror so that you can really see yourself and have a good pose and power, that confidence that you know that you're deserving of saying. You deserve to have the confidence that you need, okay? And it starts with a foundation, right? It starts with you affirming yourself, you seeing yourself the way that you are supposed to. Positive, not negative. And I know sometimes we struggle with that because we're like, I don't know about y'all, but I really did struggle with that. I struggled with my certain features, the aesthetics, and, just certain things. And oh my gosh, you have to start looking at yourself in the way that the Lord wants you to. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go over a few things that we can affirm over ourselves when we need that reminder. Okay, if you need that reminder, I got you. Okay, so first one. Okay, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. So there is no mistakes. God did not make any mistakes when he made you, boo. Okay. And I really had to be like, dang, I feel like I wish I had this feature. I wish I had that feature. But no, like, he didn't make any mistakes when he made you. He made you marvelously. And that's what you need to rest on. I'm going to make sure that I leave the scriptures that you can find these from. But I feel like we got to get to the point where that's our foundation. What does God say about me, right? Because it's not going to matter what anybody else say, right? Because if this is the foundation, then why would I care about what anybody else say? I'm just saying, because I struggled in that area, and I allowed people to say things over me without correcting them, without rejecting that. But we're not doing that no more, because we know that we have a purpose and a plan here, and we're walking into that fully in the authority that we have been given. Next one. I am beautiful. Okay? I am beautiful. You see, I'm even smiling saying that because it's something that I've had to practice, right? We all have to practice things. And some of us have not heard these things a lot. Some of us, it's just, oh, you cute, or you look good for this, right? Or you would look, so we haven't always heard these things, in settings, right? Whether it's how we grew up or things of that nature. But I am beautiful and there is no flaw. And so just remind yourself that nothing that you're going through, nothing about your physical appearance is a mistake. Okay. You're beautiful and there is no flaw. Okay. So receive that. Okay. And period. And that's your business. Okay. Okay. The next one is, and tying back into, the beauty, I am a beautiful creation by God. I am a beautiful creation by God. So if he says that I'm a beautiful creation, why would I think any less, right? It also makes you think that you have to start having like a mindset shift when it comes to things. Like if you didn't hear it often, or somebody said that you were the U word, ugly, you have to start just rejecting that. You cannot make an agreement. You cannot believe that lie or anything like that. You have to be like, nah, that ain't. And honestly, I'll say this because I've had certain conversations. Um, Someone is always going to be not fully attractive to somebody. Someone is always going to have an aesthetic or something that's not attractive for one person, and that may be the case. Okay? But as far as your identity and your confidence and your self-esteem, it says you're beautiful and you were a creation by God, and that is all that you need right there. Okay? Next one, you are his work of art. So if there's something unique and different about yourself, there's a different aesthetic about yourself that is not what society think is beautiful, you are his work of art. You are his work of art. No carbon copy. You're an original, like, so yeah, you are a work of art. Tell this to yourself as you are standing in the mirror. I'm a work of art. If you don't like it, take it up with somebody else. Take it up with the creator, okay? Because he made me the way that he made me. And if you don't like it, take it up with him. It's nothing I can do about it, right? Okay. So the next one I am going to say that you can say over yourself is, I am chosen and I am set apart. I am chosen and I am set apart. You're set apart for a reason. So if you've ever struggled with just being different, you feel like you don't fit in, right? You feel like people misunderstand you and things of that nature, or you just sometimes don't vibe with everybody. It's okay. You're set apart and you were chosen to be this unique individual. And you just have to walk in that and stand in that and know that it's okay. You will eventually find your vibe. You will eventually find your people. And that's one thing that really excites me about this. Like, I'm just trying to find the people that felt a little bit insecure in life, right? You struggled with your identity. You struggle with certain aesthetics and physical attributes about yourself. And now you're like, I'm no longer going to allow myself to be bound by that, to have those limiting beliefs, to be ashamed, filled with guilt, or anything like that. Like, you're blossoming, you're evolving, you're transforming into the person that you knew that you were meant to be. And so that's the reason why I wanted to do this video in the first place. I just want the person on the other side of this camera to know that you don't have to struggle in that area, right? We all have insecurities about ourselves that we may or may not talk about, but you don't have to struggle, right? You do not have to struggle. And you can have the confidence that you know that you're deserving of having, and you can take up space. You don't have to hide, you don't have to. And the last one, before I shaped you in the womb, I knew you. I have plans for you. I set you apart and I chose you to be mine. And so for anybody out there that is like, man, what do I want to do? What is my purpose? Because these are just things that I'm saying, like, you have to affirm over yourself. Just remember, you're set apart and he chose you for this purpose in time, okay? And don't be discouraged if you still are trying to figure things out. The script may be unknown to us, but he has the script, right? He has the script and he knows everything. So be encouraged and know that he already has a plan for you, okay? And I hope the person that really needs this, they find this. They find this video and it's a reminder that, hey, there is a plan for you and you are not forgotten, okay? I'm going to leave y'all with one more. This is going to be the bonus one, okay? Because I think this one is amazing. Do not fear the insults of others, okay? Look, I think that may have to be another video, but do not fear the insults of others, okay? So basically, people they're going to have something to say. But you don't have to agree with anything that they are saying, right? If people want to be condemning, they want to be critical and things of that nature, especially over the way you look or something that's different about you, like, don't even be tripping on that, okay? Like, let them talk. Everybody has an opinion, but it doesn't have to resonate and reside with you. It doesn't have to land with you. Like, ignore their opinions, because I just gave y'all 6 affirmations that you can affirm over yourself. So whenever you feel like you're in a space where you're just like, I don't feel confident, I don't have the boldness, I don't feel like I have the courage, come back to this video. Make sure you save this video, replay this video, because you don't even have to worry about what somebody else thinks. Take time out of your day to meditate and just download good deposits about yourself and the things that you have to work on inside of you so that you can be the confident person that you were meant to be. Okay. I just hope that the person that is, watching this, you are encouraged, right? And if you felt indifferent about yourself, honey, don't do it no more. Don't do it no more. Let's change our mindset. Let's remove the limiting beliefs. Let's shift our perspective. And I hope this will begin to be the foundation for you to make that shift that you need to make. Okay. Hey, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to close here, and I appreciate you all for watching this video. So let me know in the comments below what affirmations that you say, and if there are any of the affirmations that I say, or if you have something that you say on a daily basis for yourself. I appreciate you all for watching this video. Thank y'all so much. Make sure, if you're not already subscribed, that you subscribe, comment, and like, and share this video with somebody that you know may have been struggling with the skin that they're in, or being different, or with a certain aesthetic, and they need that reminder, like, hey, all is not forgotten, okay? All right, until the next video, talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. But let me know in the comments below if you want a part 2 on affirmations that you can say over yourself when you're feeling like you don't know how to embrace the skin that you're in and the different aesthetics and features about yourself. If you've ever been on the struggle bus like myself, then we're in this together. We're building a community so that we can be the person that we knew we were always meant to be. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching again. And once again, subscribe, like, and comment, and share with somebody that may need this encouragement. Thank y'all so much again. Bye.